Guys, tomorrow is a really important day for the direction of Bitcoin and the whole crypto market on its own, because tomorrow either the interest rates will increase, or they will get hold off again and will be not increased at all. And in both scenarios, I believe that the crypto market as a whole will be highly volatile, which will be, of course, really good for us as traders. And I'm gonna show you by the end of the video a way how you can take advantage of tomorrow's meeting regardless of the direction where the market is going. So if you want to know how you can take advantage and make really good money on tomorrow's meeting, stick around here until the end. And of course, when you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. So now let's talk about today's content. So I'm here on the CME group on the Fed Watch tool, where you can get a forecast what people are expecting, what's going to happen with the FOMC meeting tomorrow, and if we are getting an interest rate hike or not. So, and this was before at 0 to 500, basically to 0.25% increase. But that has yesterday shifted from, like I said, from 0%, which was still, so like 0% is no interest hike, from no interest hike with 0% chance of 0% interest rate hike, and 0.25, it has changed to 0.25 to 1.1%, 0.5 to 0.75. I don't expect that we will get tomorrow a 0.5 interest rate hike, even though if that would occur, that would be catastrophic for all markets across the board. So I'm not expecting that. 0.25 will be okay, nothing will happen. Bitcoin will most likely tumble continuously to the side. 0.5, you see that is also an option. So it's from 0.25 to 0.5, what people are expecting. 0.5 will be bad. Bitcoin will crash hard if we get 0.5. Also here, I don't expect that we get 0.25. I expect we get either 0 or we get 0.25%, and also that will not affect dramatically Bitcoin. I'm gonna try tomorrow to live stream the FOMC meeting so that we can immediately take action once we get to know if there is a rate hike or not, and if there's a rate hike, how high it is, and take proper measures when it comes to trading that. So now when we're looking here on the Bitcoin chart, on the 4-hourly chart, that there is some potential for Bitcoin to go a little bit lower here into that box to 27,900, 28,300-ish. I still believe there is a possibility that we go lower, because I don't like the way that we are dropping here. That is kind of like a waterfall cascading drop. So where we get here, the first one, then we go lower. Here we are getting the second one where we roll over, and then we get the third one. And normally the third one is the most severe and last one that we are getting. So that down here, that doesn't look like as we would be bottoming out right now, unless we would get over $29,500, because we would break then here all these prior lows that are act now as resistance. So if we can manage to break above that and stay above that, then yes. So, but yeah, we have tomorrow the FOMC meeting that can still spoil the party, you know. So that's why we have to be really cautious over the next 24 hours when we are trading. I was actually stopped out of a Bitcoin short on that spike here to the upside, lost a little bit of money on that, but I was also aggressively shorting it. I'm gonna admit that, but yeah. I thought we're gonna break here lower to the downside. That's why I was taking that short. So then when we're looking here on the daily chart, potentially we might be bottoming out here, but I need to see tomorrow's candle for that, because these two candles as we have them right now, they could qualify for an evening star, for a morning star pattern, sorry, it's an evening star pattern, if the third one tomorrow pumps here to the upside. So that's why we have to see what's going to happen tomorrow once the rates are out. But if we get a pump, then we potentially reverse back to the upside. But if we don't get a pump and we continue to go sideways, most likely we're going to drop here into this imbalance. And if that imbalance is lost, then we drop all the way down to 27 or even lower. And yeah, that will be, of course, not bad for the immediate short term. And I will close all positions that I'm still holding if that is happening. If we lose here, that box, if we get to the bottom of that box, close to it, I'm gonna close all my positions that I keep holding right now. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it to keep holding them. Here on the 12-hourly chart, we can potentially see here a broadening wedge, here descending wedge. That is in general bullish if we have a wedge like that. So I can also, you could also make the case for a wedge like this if you wanted to. So then it's still a broadening wedge that should have a bullish outcome. But yeah, for when it comes to touch points, this one has more touch points. So and we're here at the bottom of it. So we could get another touch on the bottom, in my opinion, at $28,700, and then see a bounce from there, or even a wick through it and come back up and then go here back to the upside. And here you can actually see now clearly how important the $30,300 level is for us to break, or $30,400. Look here, look at this, make this a white line. Look here how many touches we had along that line and how we were flip-flopping with it to support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, and then resistance, resistance, resistance 2 days ago again. And yeah, so now we have to wait what's going to happen here, but tomorrow that will give us definitely a better objective vision of in which direction the market will be heading here. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade with me together, do this on BYBIT. There you can still copy my trades and get right now $5,000 if you sign up for free with that specific link. And if you join the trading competition and my squad here, so if you go here to BYBIT's homepage and then you go here to register now, here for the $8 million prize pool, and then you go to squad showdown, you just type in here AMC winners. So there you see the squad. We are right now 11 people. Let's make it 20. Click on join, and then we can trade together for the prize pool and for a lot of other prizes that BYBIT has available for everyone. The registration is still open for 23 days before the competition starts. But if you sign up between today and the next 2 days, you will get $60 absolutely for free as early bird sign up. Absolutely for free, no strings attached, that you can immediately use. So you should definitely take advantage of that $60 to $60, and it doesn't cost you anything to sign up on BYBIT for that, you know. So just use the link here under the video in the pinned comment below or in the description of the video to do so. Then when we are going to the Bitcoin dominance, as expected, remember guys, I told you that I don't believe that we go here higher and that we're gonna see here a drop back into that bear flag, and now we have an indecision candle. So but here I still believe that the dominance overall will continue to drop it to the downside. Of course, if Bitcoin pumps now back to 30k, then we will see a small pump back up. That could be a pump to close here this imbalance. So that's a quite big one. So we could go back up to like 51.5%, roughly 1.5% back to the upside. If that is happening, that's absolutely fine because the altcoins will rally partially with the dominance back to the upside. But then if once Bitcoin is back at 30k, we're definitely going to roll over and drop here dramatically to the downside. Something else I wanted to point out quick today before I end this video is the traditional markets are running like crazy, but Bitcoin is not. That is something that we have not seen in quite a while. So you look at the S&P 500, the S&P 500 is rallying for months already and not going lower, you know, it's just rallying up. And Bitcoin, if I go here back to the daily chart, you know, you see here every time severe corrections in the market that we are not seeing here in the same time frame. Look here, up, then down, then up, then down again. So if I go back to the S&P, you don't see that. You see overall a crazy parabolic run, and it's not reflecting in Bitcoin. So that is something really, really strange. It's like 4 + 5 = fish, you know, makes no sense at all. So because normally Bitcoin is rallying with the traditional markets, but now it kind of stopped, you know. Also when we go to the DXY, so the DXY, I'm guessing it's rallying a little bit, yeah. So that was also expected from me, that this is rallying, and that's one of the reasons why Bitcoin is going down. And that could be in pre-anticipation of tomorrow's Fed meeting, of the FOMC meeting, that here the dollar is rallying right now because they are maybe pricing in already a rate hike, no matter how high it is. But we are running here into resistance, exactly where the dollar is right now. And that is something good. I hope, I believe that, I'm not really hoping, I believe that from there we're gonna get rejected, and that will be then bullish for Bitcoin for the rest of the day, and hopefully tomorrow with the rate hike, because you see here that it was support, support, support. Here we broke the support. I don't believe that we immediately break that new formally resistance now and continue to rally to here to the upside. I just don't believe that this is how this is going to play out here. And then a quick look on Ethereum. Ethereum got here a nice fake out above our downward sloping trend line. I might have to adjust the trend line now a little bit. Something like this might now to make more sense here. So here also nothing has changed unless we are breaking above that line. I'm not looking for any long here in Ethereum, but like I said, tomorrow could be a potential opportunity where we can take advantage of the market. So, and how you're gonna do that, let me show it to you. Just let me see on which account I wanna do that. So let's say I wanna trade Bitcoin directly. So that should be, so here, isolated. So, and then we go into crazy. So we can only do that on dollar positions. Really, really strange. But okay, that's fine. So you go here into the settings and you go into hedge mode. And what you're gonna do then, so you see here, 10x long, 10x short. And then when you want to open that, you choose how much you want to trade with. So let's say you want to do that with 16K. This 16K, you can then open both long and short at the same time. So if you want to do that with 16K, you do it with half of it. So you take then 8K for the long, 8K for the short, both equal leverage, and then you look in which direction it's actually going. So one trade will run in minus, the other one will run in plus, and the one that you are then ending up to be more confident in is the one that you let run, and the other one you're cutting. So I do something like this really quick when I see that one side is up 25%, the other one is down 25%. I cut the one that is down 25% and let the other position and run to like 30%, 35%, and then set my stop loss at the 25% so that I have break even and cannot lose anymore, and then I let this position run. That is a way how you can trade tomorrow's Fed meeting. You have, if you do this for the first time, be careful with that. I want to point this out, that you have to be really careful with that if you don't know what you are doing here when you are hedging a position like that. But if you know what you're doing, then this is a good way how you can make tomorrow some money on the FOMC meeting when they are announcing the rate hike. So I hope that helped you. I told you I'm gonna explain you how you can make money by the end of the video, and so I did. And don't forget, guys, I'm gonna see you then tomorrow, potentially on a live stream. So make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.